Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are experiencing some minor technical issues for those that will be catching up on our streams, our live streams. So we are recording back to base this particular afternoon session. We're just having some issues getting the stream started. So we will hustle on and we'll do our best to get that up and running as quickly as possible. So bear with us. But the next event on the track is the Under 9 Girls. This is the 4x100 metres event. So one lap of the track, and we have 3-time finals in most cases of the junior age groups. When we peg off into the senior age groups, there are a couple of 2-time finals. So that's how we're looking.
On your marks. Set. Stand up, girls. Back to your cones.
So this event is event 29. This is the girls under 9 4x100 metre relay.
Break.
In lane 1, we have
First
Cranbourne. In 2, Horsham B. 3, Wodonga. 4,
On your
Essendon.
marks.
5, Berwick. 6, Coburg. 7, Frankston. And in lane 8, we have South Melbourne District.
Set.
Clean start by the athletes here in this first time final of the Under 9 girls. Very even start to our competitors. Look out for the athletes from Essendon. They come in with one of the fastest qualifying times, but as do Wodonga in lane 3. So you can see Wodonga actually moving up, but also the athletes on their inside, Horsham as well. So nice clean changes there by the young ladies here. Essendon running very strong in the centre of field at the moment. They're in the black and the red. So you can see them very prominently sitting there in that placing. So we'll see if we can get some vision of the rest of the athletes ahead of them. So it is quite spread out, so we'll do our best to give you as much vision of all the competitors between 1 and 8. So Essendon still look like they're running in front at the moment. As we make our way towards the final stage of this race with about 150 metres to go, it is Essendon running very strongly. On their outside, Coburg also, they're in lane 6. So there is a lane separating them as well. So Essendon going to take the baton first, Coburg second, South Melbourne District, Berwick, Wodonga, Cranbourne. But it is Essendon coming down to the line. They're going to be coming across the line in first. We'll see how they go. But it is Essendon running very strong, closely followed by Coburg and also South Melbourne District on the outside. So Essendon in first, Coburg second, South Melbourne District, Cranbourne, Wodonga, Berwick and Frankston it is in lane 7. And just bringing up the final competitor is Horsham in lane 2. So that's the first of 3-time finals in the Under 9 girls, 4x100 metres. Next event on the track is our second of 3 timed finals for the under-9 girls, 4x100 metres. In lane 1, Albury, 2, Warrigal, 3, Doncaster, 4, Keilor, 5, Yarra Ranges, 6, Box Hill, 7, Diamond Valley, and in lane 8, Geelong B.
Set.
Nice clean start for the athletes here in this second time final. Just remembering this is the the fastest qualifiers from regional events between 8th and 16th place. So running very strong at the moment is our athletes, I believe from, might have even been Box Hill there, running really strongly along the back straight. Also running well is Yarra Rangers there too, making their way up on their fellow competitors. Keilor too is showing a promising surge as well as they make their way down into the third change box. So you can see there in the third change box, we'll try and get some vision. Geelong looks like they've changed first. Yarra Rangers closely followed, as per Keilor it looks as well in the far right of screen. So running strongly at the moment out in front. It is actually Geelong I can see out there in lane 8, so I apologise for calling them Box Hill. So it is Geelong and Keilor, very even, as is Yarra Rangers, Warrigal, Diamond Valley, Doncaster and Albury. But Geelong are making their way down to the finish line very strongly at the moment, having a quick look back just to make sure they're in their right spot as well. But it is going to be Geelong taking out this second time final. Diamond Valley second, Keilor third, Warrigal, Yarra Rangers, Box Hill, Albury and Doncaster. They're your competitors in the second time final of the under-9 girls, 4x100 metre. Third and final time final of the under-9 girls. These are your fastest
On your
8
marks.
competitors in the under-9 girls from the regional qualifying round. We'll introduce the field to you in just a short moment.
Set.
Often racing in this final time final of the girls under-9s 4x100 metres. In lane 1, Sandringham, 2, Knox, 3, Geelong, 4, Moorabbin, 5, Bacchus Marsh, 6, Mentone, 7, Caulfield, and in lane 8, Ringwood. Running very strongly at the moment down the back straight is Bacchus Marsh. Bacchus Marsh come in with our second fastest seated time, of that being Geelong being the fastest. So look for Geelong to make a little bit of ground up. There are only 2 lanes separating the two, but Bacchus Marsh do tend to be running the fastest at this one moment. So Bacchus Marsh changed first. It does look like Ringwood have changed second, and possibly Caulfield in third at that change. Geelong are starting to move up now, make some ground. Moorabbin chasing slightly on their heels at the moment from lane 4 as well. So Geelong are going to go into this change just after Bacchus Marsh. Bacchus Marsh might have got that one just quick. These two are going to tussle it out to the end, but it is the Geelong athlete who may have the upper hand at this point in time. Don't deny Ringwood out in lane 8. They've run an absolutely fantastic race out there. But it is going to be Geelong taking it out over Bacchus Marsh, Ringwood, Moorabbin, Caulfield, Mentone, Knox and Sandringham.
Marks.
Next event on the track is the under-9 boys, first of 3 time finals in the 4x100 metres. Competitors from the inside, Ballarat in 1, 2 is Surf Coast, 3 Essendon, 4 Sandringham B,
Set.
5 South Melbourne District. 6 Coburg, 7 Geelong B, and in lane 8 we have Collingwood.
Lane 4, break, first and final warning.
So just looking for a restart here on this the first time final of the under-9 boys.
Set.
Clean start this time. So from inside we have Ballarat, Surf Coast, Essendon, Sandringham B, South Melbourne District, Coburg, Geelong B and Collingwood. Running very strongly at the moment, the athletes on the inside middle lanes at the moment, which is Essendon. They're running really well. They probably would have changed the baton first in that particular case, closely followed by Sandringham B in lane 4. So look out for Essendon at the moment. They're running strongly at the moment. They're going to move up on the outside of the Sandringham competitors as well. So it is going to be Essendon possibly going into this change first. Then South Melbourne. Geelong also in amongst that mix as well. So probably Geelong are quite equal with Essendon at the moment. But their third leg run for Essendon is being run very strongly there by the athlete in shot. So as they make their way around to the final change with 100 metres to go, it is Essendon going to take the baton first, almost equal with Geelong. South Melbourne District, Coburg even in amongst that mixed, as well as Sandringham as well. So the minor places are going to be fought for towards the end of this race. Strong finish by the Coburg athlete. He's not going to quite get the Essendon athlete, but he's going to try his hardest. Essendon are just going to sneak that one out. Coburg, South Melbourne, Geelong, Sandringham, Collingwood, Surf Coast and Ballarat. They're your 8 competitors in the under-9 boys. First time final.
On your marks.
So next event on the track is the under-9 boys. This is the second timed final of the 4x100 metres.
Set.
Nice clean start for the athletes here. Great start by the athletes in lane 5, which is Williamstown. They do come in with one of the fastest seated times. They're just slightly behind Wodonga in those seeded times from their region round. So Williamstown are going to be one of the first to change, but also Shepparton, don't deny them as well. They actually come through with the quickest seeded time of this race. So think of it's going to probably battle out between those two. We've also got Cranbourne on the inside moving up, as well as Bacchus Marsh on lane 1. Sorry, Melton City from lane 1 as well, moving up on the rest of their competitors. So as we see them come around into the third leg of this event, we're seeing some really strong running by the Williamstown and Shepparton athletes. Mentone on the outside as well, but it does look like Shepparton has got a little bit left in the tank here. Nice clean change by Williamstown and Shepparton and Mentone. So we'll see how those three go. Werribee going to try and chase, as is Cranbourne and Ringwood, but it is going to be these three teams that are going to battle it out for the first three places of this particular heat. It is going to be Shepparton. They're going to come across the line in first, closely followed by Williamstown, Mentone, Werribee, Ringwood just on the line by Cranbourne, Wodonga, and also Melton City.
On your
And we have our
marks.
third time final on the track for the under 9 boys, 4x100 metres. Your top 8 competitors from the region qualifying round are ready to go.
Set.
And nice clean start for these athletes in lane 1, Geelong, 2, Diamond Valley, 3, Whittlesea City, 4, Knox, 5, Caulfield, 6, Keilor, 7, Berwick, and in lane 8 we have Sandringham. Strong running by the athletes from Caulfield in lane 5 at the moment. They might have changed first there at the moment, but we can see a really strong move by the athletes from Diamond Valley at the moment, but also Knox going down the back straight there. You can see them just about to take first left of screen at the moment. They're going to change first, followed by Caulfield closely after. Then we also have Keilor. So they're your 3 at the minute, unless we have some really strong running by the third member of the teams in this race. So as we go into these final stages now, it's going to be Caulfield take the baton first, closely followed by Knox, then Keilor, Whittlesea City, and we've got a little bit of confusion there on which lane we're running in possibly, but we've got Keilor out in the outside, running very strongly at the moment. It's going to be Knox across the line, Caulfield, Geelong, Keilor, Whittlesea City, close between Diamond Valley and Sandringham, and then Berwick. Next event on the track is the under 10 girls. This is the first of 3 time finals for the 4x100 metres.
On your marks.
In lane 1, Sandringham, 2, Ballarat, 3, Whittlesea City B, 4, Warragul, 5, Chelsea, 6, Gisborne, 7, Berwick, and in lane 8 we have Berwick B. So Berwick A and B in 7 and 8, so we'll see how we go splitting those two.
Set.
Nice clean start for the athletes here. in this first of 3-time finals for the under-10 girls. Strong running by the athletes out from Gisborne in lane 6 at the moment. They are probably going to reach this baton change first. Let's hope it's nice and clean for their sake. Probably not as tidy in for Berwick A out in lane 7, but as they make their way down the back straight, we can see a team from Chelsea moving up on the group as well. So Chelsea might have just snipped in front of Gisborne there, but we'll see them as they move up into the third leg. Clean change by Chelsea, clean change by Gisborne, and also that of Whittlesea City on the inside lanes. As they make their way around for the third leg at the moment, it is Chelsea running really strong, but being contested from the outside is the athlete from Berwick. But we can see the Warrigal team really moving in up on the rest of them at the moment. See, Chelsea's first there by the change. I then say Warrigal, then Berwick, and possibly Whittlesea City. As they make their way down towards the finish line, it is going to be Chelsea that are running very strongly at the moment. Berwick are going to challenge them to the line, but it is going to be Chelsea taking this one out. Chelsea first, Berwick second, Warrigal third, Sandringham, Whittlesea City, Gisborne, Ballarat, and Berwick B. Next event on the track is the second of 3-time finals for the under-10 girls. In lane 1, we have Williamstown, 2 Knox, 3 Albury, 4 Keilor, 5 Geelong, 6 Mentone, 7 Yarra Rangers, and in lane 8 we have Nuttawading.
Set.
Clean start by the athletes here in this second-time final of the under-10 girls. Running strongly from lane 1 is Williamstown at the moment, making some good ground on her competitors on the outside. Looks like, though, we might have Geelong or Keilor changing first at that stage as we move into the second leg. Running very strongly down the back straight at the moment. We do have the athletes probably from, I would suggest, Geelong still running very strongly at the moment. So we've got Geelong, also Keilor in the mix as well. Let's see how this baton change goes. Keilor probably in Mentone, and Geelong, they might have been the 3 that changed first. You can see Geelong right in the centre of screen moving up there. They're the white with the blue hoops around their centre. So we'll see how they go moving into this last change. A little bit of a hurry on from the Keilor athlete waiting for the 4th change. She knows what she wants and she wants to get it fast. Geelong are moving down to the finish line at the moment in first place. But as I mentioned before, the Keilor young lady, she wanted it and we wanted it really bad. So she's going to chase her down to the finish line. Let's see how she goes. The crowd are cheering her on and it's actually done its job. Keilor first, Geelong second, Mentone, Yarra Rangers, Knox. I think that might be Albury, Williamstown and Nuttawading. So they're the competitors in the second of 3-time finals for the under-10 girls.